You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County, Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. and Thursday at 11 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, 49 degrees. A little chilly though. It's a little chilly this morning. I had to get up and turn the heat on because it was a little cold. I ain't gonna even front. It was a little bit chilly. But anyway, still a beautiful day. It's going to be 65 degrees with sunshine, which is nice. It was nice yesterday too. It is spring, y'all. It is spring. So happy to be here with you this morning. Hope you woke up and started having a great day right out the gate. I don't know about you, but I'm doing pretty good. I do a newsletter every week called the Noise Report, digital newsletter that goes out. If you want to sign up for that, you can go to Good Morning Gwinnett and you'll see you can sign up for the newsletter so you can always find out what's going on. And I talk about marketing in the newsletter because, you know, Noise Media is my company. Good Morning Gwinnett is the division under the Noise Media Network. And Noise Media is a voice marketing and media company. So I talk about on my Noise Media website, it's about, you know, it's all about marketing and media and things like that. But I talk about marketing in the newsletter and I talk about what's going on in the industry and things like that. But I also give advice and stuff like that. So I think it's pretty cool. I've got good feedback from the newsletter. It goes out to about 2,000 people every week. But yesterday I talked about this book that I'm reading, and it's so cool because I watched this show called Impact Theory, and I think I talked about this yesterday. So I got my book yesterday because I wasn't expecting the book because Amazon said they had some delays, and I think this is what I talked about. They were saying they had delays. The book wouldn't come for to I think May 1st or something crazy. And I was like, what? I love Amazon. So when Amazon, when you order something from Amazon, it's normally, the next day. Maybe 2 days, never a whole 3 weeks for anything, unless it's coming from China. But anyway, I was so happy to get my book yesterday. And the name of the book is called It Takes What It Takes. And I love stories. That's why I tell so many stories on this show. But the author, he works with Russell Wilson, who is the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, who's also Sierra's husband. And, he talks about how they work together, and Russell did the forward to the book. But anyway, so far, it's a pretty interesting book. That's why I say that. So I had to get that out there. No, I'm not getting some money from Trevor, who is the author. I just happened to watch his video on Impact Theory, which I watch a lot. If you haven't watched that on YouTube, go over there and watch it on YouTube. It's called Impact Theory. The host of that show is called Tom Bilyeu. Love him. And I love that show. So I watch it a lot, right? And Trevor was one of the guests on the show, and I love what he was saying so much. And he was talking about mindset. He was like, no, he said you shouldn't focus on being negative or positive. You need to focus on having a neutral mindset. So that's why I love the book. And I'm excited about the book, so that's why I started talking about the book right out the gate. But anyway, let's not get there because I could be on that all day. Today is National Rubber Eraser Day, along with National Tax Day. Now, Tax Day has been moved back, I think, to July or something because of the coronavirus. But normally, this will be the day that your taxes would be due. All right? But it's also National Rubber Eraser Day. Now, here's something funny. Do they still use erasers? What do you use it for? I guess architects may use it. I remember let me tell you, when I was in school, having a eraser was like having gum. I don't know why. Everybody wanted the big eraser. I have no idea why, right? That's the crazy part. I have no idea why. But anyway, let's get on to our horoscopes. But before that, I want to give a happy birthday shout out to Patricia Martin. Happy birthday, Patricia Martin. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Well, had a wonderful day. Her birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Patricia. Hope you had a wonderful, wonderful day. Some people celebrate the whole month for their birthday. Not me. I don't do that. But some people do celebrate the whole month for their birthday. One of my best friends, she loves her birthday, and she starts July 1st, and she run it all the way out to July 31st. Now, I don't know how she's going to do this year, but I know that's her thing. She's like, it's my birthday month, celebrating the whole month. But anyway, happy birthday, Patricia. All right, so we're going to get on to our horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen for today, April the 15th. National Tax Day, National Eraser Day. Gonna kick it off like we always do, and that's with Aries. Oh, wait. Today is Win It Wednesday. Win It Wednesday. So I gave a clue. I did a video. I posted it on Facebook early. This is my new thing that I'm starting. I almost forgot again. This is the new thing that I'm starting. And I'm so excited about this because it's so funny. Like my question, like you have to have listened to the episodes to get the question. So listen, you got about, it's 10:06 at 10:30, I'm going to announce my trivia question. You need to go over there and try to listen to the show if you haven't from Monday. This is a hint. Now, I'm not going to give a hint for next week. You got to listen to all the shows to find out. You got to listen to the show from today, from Monday. No, maybe not. Maybe I'll make it short. So Tuesday and Wednesday, you got to listen to Tuesday, Wednesday episode, and then Thursday episode. So, and Monday and Tuesday episode, and then Wednesday, so you'll know what I'm going to ask. So maybe that's what I do. I keep it short. But anyway, if you want an opportunity to win the prize that I'm giving away today, you got to listen to Monday's episode. Now, next week, I'm not going to tell you which episode to listen to. It's got to be Monday or Tuesday. I'm giving it away today because this is the first day of Win It Wednesday. You got 10:30. I'm going to announce the question, and you have between 10:35 and 10:50 to call in with the correct answer. The first person to call in with the correct answer win the prize for today. The call-in number is 678-608-1413. 678-608-1413. But you got to listen to Monday's episode so you can you'll be able to answer the question. All right? All right. Let's keep it moving. All right. So we're going to kick off our horoscope with Aries, which is the way we always kick it off with. And here we go. You may come down with minor infections if you have allowed yourself to get run down. You will learn a great deal from foreigners you meet. Be tactful if you see flaws in someone else's work. Listen, sometimes you can do constructive criticism to Aries. You don't have to be mean and nasty about it. If you see something wrong, just tell somebody in a nice way, hey, you might want to check this out. In a nice way, because there's a way to do everything. Most people just pick the effed up way. I want to say the real word, but this is a family show, and I won't say it. So you see some flaws in somebody's work, just give them, hey, listen, you might want to check this out. Because you know what? You may be helping them. You may be saving them from something that the boss is going to jump down their throat on. And if you can help somebody, help them. Just help them. Even if you don't like them. I know some people you work with just don't like. All right. Also, get some rest. Don't run yourself ragged. Do all you got. Understand that your health is all you have. So although you may be doing, and I don't know what you could possibly be doing that's a lot right now because everybody else is kind of like not doing a lot. But if you are doing a lot, if you're one of the workers on the front line, if you're one of these essential workers out there and you're working night and day, every day, 7 days a week, give yourself a minute to relax because you can get sick because you're run down. It's important. Without your health, you have nothing. You have nothing. Nothing. Okay, I won't do that to y'all. Taurus, be sure to get involved with those who can introduce you to unusual forms of entertainment. Your ability to converse with charm will entice someone you may have had an interest in for some time now. Take positive action. All right, listen, Taurus. I don't know what unusual forms of entertainment you trying to get into. Yeah, I don't know. My mind is somewhere else in the gutter. I got this vivid picture of what that could be. And I'm probably wrong. I'm probably dead wrong. But it just, when I read it, it was like, oh, this vivid picture popped into my head. But anyway, just be careful. Whatever kind of, what does it say? Unusual forms of entertainment you get into. Be careful. Gemini, your business sense will be leading you in a direction that indicates more travel and communication. Be willing to listen, but don't be fooled. It might be time to do some of those chores at home. Listen, Gemini, if you shut in like the rest of us, sheltered in. I'm not going to say shut in. Sheltered in. Go ahead and clean up your house. That's all I'm going to say. Go on. Put the time and energy and clean up the house, beautifying. If you can run out to the grocery store, I'm sure they still selling flowers. Go get you some flowers. My daughter, we used to make a joke. We used to call them flowers. I know we took all the words out, put a V in there, flowers. I know, it's funny, right? I know. Anyway, Cancer, don't let other people meddle in your private affairs. Don't get so wrapped up in being rich that you overlook the fact that your plan may not be as solid as you thought. Plan to get out and do a bit of travel. All right, now wait a minute. Hold on with the travel thing. Go outside and travel up and down the driveway. Be careful. I'm not saying. I don't even know what's open right now. I don't even know if hotels are open. I don't know what's open. I think they probably are, because there's still people who have to work and fly in and go places and stay places. So they probably are open. I would be scared. I'm just a mess right now. Don't listen to me. You know, I lost somebody, so I'm kind of paranoid. Yeah, but keep people out your business. And the way to keep people out your business, Cancer, don't tell them anything. If they don't know, then they not in your business. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we tell stuff and then people go out and tell your business. That's because you told them. Don't tell them anything. Keep your business to yourself. That's where you keep people out your private affairs. Keep it to yourself. I'm just saying. All right, Leo. Female colleagues may be able to help you get the job done. Difficulties may be encountered while traveling to foreign countries. I don't know what foreign country you're going to. Be careful. Your ideas may be a little ahead of their time. Don't push them. Instead, just continue working on development. Leo, welcome to my world. My ideas are always ahead of my time. I'm probably be like Tesla. Like, I'm going to have this great idea from 20 years ago. When I'm dead and gone, it's going to be like, she had a wonderful idea, and they make a dime on it. That's me. However, I'm not speaking that to the universe, because I'm building a multi-million-dollar brand right now as we speak. I'm going to get to see that one. I might have some other ones in the back office, you know, that they may come alive once I'm gone. But this one right here that I'm working on right now, it's going to be a multi-million-dollar brand while I'm here. I'm speaking it right now. I'm still here. I'm going to still be able to enjoy it. Yes. Virgo. Problems with ear, nose, or throat are likely. Unfortunately, your personal life may suffer from a lack of spare time. Keep your thoughts to yourself for the time being. Oh, like, that's one of these essential workers too, Virgo, that you don't have any spare time, because right now a lot of us ain't got nothing but time, and your personal relationship is going to suffer. Yeah, sorry about that. Try to make some time for that person, okay? All right, going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes, brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thies, and you're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
I could be lying and tell you you're fine. I could be lying the rest of the night, but I won't do it, no way I'm saying so. I could pretend that you're doing okay. I could give in when you want it your way, but I won't do it, no way I'm saying so. He's been seeing someone else. He's been paying for hotels. Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. And baby, I know it hurts. The faster you realize, the quicker you learn. So don't be afraid to open the skies he left behind. You won't believe who he's calling that to. You don't deserve what he's putting you through. It's not your fault, though, no way I'm saying so. Promise you'll end it the second you can. Promise I'll be here to hold you, my friend. It's not your fault, though, no way I'm saying so. He's been seeing someone else. He's been paying for hotels. Oh, it breaks
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. The home environment will be unpredictable today. You're in the mood for love. Looking to attending seminars that can expand your perception. Okay. Listen, it's a lot of time. You got time. Go online, take you a seminar. They got seminars online, webinars online, virtual trainings. Heck, I'm hosting a virtual training myself on the 25th of March for people who want to learn how to start a podcast. Go on over to goodmorninggwinnett.com and click on Start a Podcast or Podcast Startup 101. Scorpio, social events will lead to a strong and stable relationship. You mustn't be so trusting. Take whatever time you can to get to know each other well. Get to know each other all over again. I'm just making up words. Get to know each other all over again. Listen, we got time right now. If you're in a relationship with someone, now's a good time to spend that time to get to know each other all over again. I don't know. You may not like what you find the second time around. Sometimes let me tell you, I was watching. So I like Tiny and T.I., right? So I was watching Tiny and T.I. and the Family and Friends Hustle. And I think in the promo, they were saying how they're stronger and better than they were before. Like, they went through some problems. They split up for some time and things like that. But they got back together, and they feel like they're better and stronger than they were before. And that's pretty cool. They had to take time to get to know each other all over again. Do that. It may help you out, especially if you're going through some things. All right, Sagittarius. Unexpected bills will leave you a little short. Organize your day to avoid any setbacks that may ignite temper flare-ups. This is a great day to beautify your living quarters or entertain at home. Another beautify your home. Listen, beautify your home. You might get some unexpected bills. But listen, I heard the checks came out last night. My mother texted me early this morning like, hey, check your account. I'm like, well, did she get some money? Yeah, I heard the money came out last night. So if you were a part of the group to get the stimulus plan, I'm a small business owner, so I did not get the money yet. But everybody else has been buzzing around my house like, we got the money. Yes. So everybody's happy. That's a good thing. Very good thing. Capricorn, be diplomatic when dealing with the in-law. You would not impress others by being foolishly generous. Try not to let your emotions interfere with the completion of your work. Listen, Capricorn, I know you. Don't try to impress people just by giving them stuff. Let them earn your trust, right? Don't try to impress folks. Let them earn. Let them get to know the real you. For some of you, that is the real you. Being foolishly generous is the real you. I know quite a few Caps. I love them too. All of them. But some of them are foolishly generous. Don't take that the wrong way. It's coming from a pure place of love because I love you all. Aquarius, use your creative flair. Residential changes, renovations, or moves are likely to disrupt your routine. Listen to this. Verbal abuse may lead to walkouts. Don't make any rash statements you may regret later. Watch your tongue, Aquarius. Watch your tongue. Don't be verbally abusing people. They're going to walk out on you. You're going to have to do all the work by yourself. Don't do it. Abuse is not a good thing. Verbal, physical, no abuse is good. None. I don't care what, emotional, mental, none. It's all bad. It's abuse. The word abuse does not have anything good in it. So don't do it today. You're going to find yourself by yourself. I'm just saying. Pisces, my fellow fish. This is a great day to get out and enjoy an entertaining evening with friends or lovers. I don't know about y'all. I ain't going nowhere. Your ability to work with detail can help you achieve your goals. Make alternate plans just in case you need to make a career shift. All right, so that part, yes, I'm doing some things right now. I'm switching some stuff up. It's so funny. I did a video. Like, I've been trying to figure out how to fit video into my marketing plan, right? Outside of just making short videos, which I'll be doing that too. But I've been trying to figure out how to get me into the video, into my marketing plan. Like, okay, so what am I gonna go live about? So this morning, because it is Winning Wednesday, I got up and I made a video, right? And as I was getting ready to go to the office and do the show, I was like, that's it. That's what I'll do my video on. So right now, I will be doing video every Wednesday, a live video to the Good Morning Gwinnett group to remind people that it's Winning Wednesday. So I had to figure that out. So, God waits on that stuff. But anyway, Fish, y'all have a great day. Everybody have a great day when it comes to your horoscopes. I'll be back again tomorrow at 11 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Mike Tyson. But let's get on to some news we can use because you know I have my contest coming up at 30, so I can't be playing around today. I cannot. I got to. All right, so I just have to. It is what I do. It is the news that I do. The coronavirus is... I read something this morning. The vaccine for the coronavirus, we may be sheltered into 2022. My daughter's like, yeah, that's not going to happen. I know, it's crazy, right? But anyway, here we go. Let's go to the state information first. Right now, we are number one in the world for having the most number of cases in the United States. We started out with probably just a very few. But because we got a late start and getting a handle on this thing, we are the highest right now, which is pretty sad. It's really sad. It makes your heart hurt when you think that it could have been easier. So as of 7 p.m. yesterday, what's our number? Statewide, Georgia has 14,578 cases of COVID-19, 520 deaths. And this is as of yesterday at 7 p.m. So where do we stand as a county right now? Where do we stand amongst everybody else? So right now, Fulton County has 1,812 cases, 60 deaths. Doherty County, thank God, is still at 78 deaths, 1,297 cases, no deaths yesterday. Thank God. That's my home. DeKalb County, 1,144 cases, 15 deaths. Cobb County, 895 cases, 41 deaths. Gwinnett County, 815 cases, 29 deaths. Clayton County, 435 cases, 12 deaths. Sumter County. Now, Sumter County wasn't in my thing yesterday. I didn't say Sumter County because it wasn't there. 269 cases, 12 deaths. Lee County, 258 cases, 15 deaths. Bartow County, 230 cases, 17 deaths. Mitchell County, 164 cases, 19 deaths. Tarrant County, 134 cases, 11 deaths. And I only do the counties with the double digits in deaths. Worth County, 95 cases, 12 deaths. There you have it. So, I don't know when it's going to slow down. Honestly, to tell y'all the truth, I don't know. I really don't know. Prayerfully, it's slowing down now. I told y'all yesterday that China opened back up to the next thing you know, they had a problem with people. They had 100 new cases. Yep. They had 100 new cases. So the Gwinnett Health Department is opening up a COVID-19 with symptoms and so you can more Gwinnett residents can now be tested for the COVID-19 coronavirus disease if they call ahead. The Gwinnett, Newton, and Rockville County Health Departments are loosening requirements for COVID-19 testing to allow anyone who believes they have symptoms of the disease to get tested for it at the health departments through Thursday drive-thru in Lawrenceville. Yep, so you can go through the drive-thru in Lawrenceville. The catch is a person who wants to test must first schedule an appointment to get one, and there will only be 200 drive-thru appointment slots available each day. It took effect on Monday. So this took effect yesterday. So now in Gwinnett, Rockdale, Newton County, you can drive through and get tested. You just have to call ahead and make an appointment. So if you feel like, now listen, if you don't have any of the symptoms, do not waste time taking up a spot. They're only going to do 200 tests a day. So don't just go to be tested, just to be tested, wasting time. Only if you have symptoms. You know, if you feel like you really may have it, then go. But if you don't, because some people are hypochondriacs. Every time they get a rash or something, they run to the ER. Do not waste the time in a slot for someone who could really be sick because you are hypochondriac. If you don't have the symptoms, don't get in the line. Don't make the appointment. That's all I'm saying. Don't do it. All right, testing appointments will be available Monday through Friday. Anyone who wants to test should call 770-513-5631. Again, that number is 770-513-5631 to get tested. If you want to get tested, call 770-513-5631. You got to make an appointment. Don't just go over there thinking you're going to just go. Don't do it. All right? Because then you won't get in. I'm going to be right back after the song to give you my question of the day, my trivia for Wednesday, and more of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett show. Stay tuned. Back to the Good Morning Gwinnett show. All right, so it's almost 10:30, y'all. I'm about to make this announcement. This is so funny, y'all. I'm so excited about doing this. But before I do that, let me just go ahead and give this news, and then I'm gonna make my question for the day for Win It Wednesday. Colin Hills Jr. starting an effort to feed hospital workers during the COVID-19 outbreak. This is so cool. Wait, it's 10:30. All right, so here's my question. This came from Monday's show. So if you didn't listen to the show and I told you to listen to Monday, here it was. What were the name of the people who shook the tree for me when I was a little girl? What were the name of the people who shook the tree for me when I was a little girl? You have between 10:35 and 10:50 to call in with the correct answer. The first person to call in with the correct answer wins the prize. What were the name of the people who shook the tree for me when I was a little girl? Right? Came in on the Monday show. I talked about this on the Monday show. It was two people. They shook the tree for me when I was a little girl. The number to call is 678-608-1413. Again, 678-608-1413. You got to call between 10:35 and 10:50. All right, let's keep it moving. I'm interested to see who's going to call me. Win the prize for the day is Win It Wednesday, baby. Colin Hill Senior Crystal Campbell wants to help her community during the COVID-19 coronavirus outbreak, and this is so cool. She's a junior, and she has said, you know what, I want to help. And not only did she help, she pulled together some other folks to help. So here's the thing. So she and some friends decided to organize an effort with local restaurants to show healthcare workers at Northside Hospital-Gwinnett in Lawrenceville that they are appreciated, because they are on the front lines every day, out there risking their lives to help us, and that's a great thing. So here's some of the companies that's participating. Campbell is 16 years old. She recently started Gwinnett Meal Bridge with the help from Shivani, Desai, and Nathan Eyasu. I'm messing up your name, Nathan. Forgive me. Eyasu. Who works with the Gwinnett Public School System's Gwinnett Student Leadership Team. The idea is that Gwinnett County residents can buy meals that will be delivered to the hospital workers. 8 restaurants in Lawrenceville are participating in this effort, and Campbell said the interest from the community has been strong enough so far that she's lining up restaurants in North Cross area. Also sold the Gwinnett Meal Bridge. That's nice, right? Gwinnett Meal Bridge. I love it. I love it, girl. I love it, Krista. That's a good brand. Lock it in. You know, I'm a marketing person, so that's what comes to mind. I'm a marketing person. Gwinnett Meal Bridge. Can provide meals to workers at Gwinnett Good Samaritan Health Clinic in Gwinnett County as well. So that's a great thing she's doing. So here's some of the restaurants that are participating so far. Universal Joint, which is one of my favorite restaurants downtown Lawrenceville. Oh my God, I would kill for a chicken roll right now. Can I get a chicken roll? Oh my God. So if you have never gone to Universal Joint downtown Lawrenceville, they got the best chicken roll. I want one. Cosmo's Little Italy, Blue Rooster Bake Shop and Eatery on Lawrenceville Square. Chili's on Lawrenceville Swanee Road. Jason's Deli, that's my mother's place. She loves Jason's Deli. On Duluth Highway in Lawrenceville. Oh Lord, I'm about to mess up. Okay, it's the Mexican Grill Restaurant on Grayson Highway. I don't know what it's called. It's something. I can't even pronounce that either. In Lawrenceville. Feast 26 in Beaufort and Smoke and Gold Barbecue in Lilburn. These are all participating restaurants who are working with Twisted to make sure that our men and women who are working on the front lines at the hospitals and medical centers are going to get fed. So thank you, Crystal. Let's give her a round of applause with her friends and all the restaurants that are competing for that's working together on this joint venture for their work and participation. I thank you from the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. So does the listeners of the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. And surely the hard-working people of the medical centers also thank you. So thank you for being who you are and pulling this all together. I like it, though. Gwinnett Meal Bridge. Very brandable, Krista. Very brandable. That's my marketing hat, y'all. Can't help myself. This is what it is. Community Foundation launches $100,000 in 7 days fundraising campaign to aid local nonprofits. Community Foundation. Okay, do you think Community Foundation? Yes. In response to the coronavirus pandemic, the Community Foundation of Northeast Georgia has given out more than $450,000 in the form of grants over the past month. $50,000. According to Randy Redner, CEO and president of the Community Foundation, the goal was to be first and fast in responding to the needs of nonprofits on the front line of the pandemic fight. But more help is needed, he says, which is why this week the Community Foundation has embarked on a $100,000 in 7-day challenge. All right. The board has already personally donated $100,000. Oh, wow. That's gone directly to our nonprofits, Redner said. Now they're challenging the community youth to help raise $100,000 to continue providing the community with food, health care, housing, and financial assistance. The Community Foundation created a coronavirus relief fund on March 13, but now, as the shelter-in-place order has been extended, the board is challenging the community to match the funds they've already donated. How can you participate? You may be saying, I'm going to get to that right now. You can participate by going to cfneg.org. C, F is in Frank, N is in Nancy, E is in Edward, G is in George.org /COVID-19. C is in Charlie, F is in Frank, N is in Nancy, E is in Edward, G is in George.org /COVID-19 to participate, to make a donation to help them reach the goals they set out to reach for $100,000. Yep. The community fund said that to date, people have already given more than $700,000 to the fund. The additional $100,000 will help Community Foundation as it tries to reach its goal of raising $1 million by April the 30th. And you can do that by sending your donation to cfneg.org /COVID-19. That's how you can do it. You want to participate? That's how you can do it. All right, let's keep it going. All right, I'm waiting for my caller to call in. What were the name of the people who I told to shake the tree for me when I was a little girl? That's my question. You got 14 minutes to call me. All right. So civil rights groups, listen, they're having a lawsuit filed. So a civil rights group has accused Gwinnett County leaders of failing to follow federal law by not sending Spanish language absentee ballot applications to county residents. Oh my God. Why can't we just do what's right? Okay, listen. Okay, I'm just going to read the story. Since late 2016, Gwinnett County has been required to offer Spanish language ballots and other assistance as a provision of the Federal Voting Rights Act. In a letter sent last week to the Secretary of State and members of the Gwinnett Board of Registration and Elections, the Lawyer Committee for Civil Rights under law said Gwinnett violated that requirement when they only sent out English language ballots. Why, Gwinnett? Why? We were on a roll of doing good. Send out the ballots. What is the problem? Okay, so to the defense of the county, says an attorney for the county election boards wrote in response that the county was under no obligation to mail Spanish language ballots because the Secretary of State's office sent the applications. Okay, so the county is saying that the Secretary of State office sent them. Obviously, nobody sent them out. That's what it sounds like to me. State leaders decided late last month to send absentee ballot applications to all active voters as a way of encouraging people to vote by mail in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. Two primaries originally scheduled for March 24th and May 19th have been consolidated and moved to June 9th. Brian Tyson, an attorney for the county election board, said he could not comment on the April 8th letter, which was an initial response. He confirmed that there has not yet been any other response since. So, the Federal Voting Act requires bilingual ballots access when more than 5% of 10,000 citizens of voting age are members of a single language minority and have difficulty speaking English. In Gwinnett, 21% of the total population is Hispanic. According to the census data, nearly 200,000 folks in Gwinnett speak Spanish. You know, Gwinnett got 980,000 people. 200,000 of them speak Spanish. Yeah. So anyway, I'm sure they're gonna keep fighting this so everybody has a fair chance to vote on June 9th. And it's only right. It's only right. It's right. It's the right thing to do. If they're citizens, they have a right to vote. I'm just saying. I don't get it, y'all. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the rundown about what's going in and around Gwinnett County. All right, listen, you got 11 minutes to call me to win the gift. What were the name of the people? What were the name of the people who I told to shake the tree for me when I was a little girl, for me and my brother and I? Call 678-608-1413. Stay tuned. I'll be right back after this song. welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown of what's going on and around Gwinnett County. So, Gwinnett County may use Rose Jordan Park as an early voting site in the June 9th primary. I remember last week I talked about, maybe it was this week, I talked about them also being able to possibly use the county fairgrounds right here on Sugarloaf Parkway. And a change in dates for the Georgia primary resulting in a change in plans that are being considered for early voting amid the COVID-19 coronavirus outbreak. They're looking at where we can go vote at, right? So when the primary was still scheduled for May 19th, the county officials were looking at the Gwinnett County Fairground as an early voting site because of its large size that will enable people to remain spread out while voting, which was great because it's huge, right? Some of the traditional voting sites such as Decula Park, Shorty Howard Park, and Mountain Park are not conducive to maintaining social distancing, which you don't want to have people crowded when they're trying to vote because, when you go vote, this is be a lot of people. So now they're thinking about doing Rose Jordan Park since the voting has been postponed to June 9th. Rose Jordan Park is located near downtown Lawrenceville, but whether it serves as a satellite remains to be seen. Washington commissioners, the election office, is still collecting information on whether it would work. So I've been to Rose Jordan Park, and I'm trying to figure out where would they put it. Like, when I think about the fairground, when you go into the fairground, it's just big. Now, that the inside is not that big, but Rose Jordan is nowhere near as big as the fairground, even the inside. Yeah, so we'll see how that rolls out. As long as they get it set up by the time it's time for us to vote. If you didn't send in your absentee ballot and you got to go out and vote, hopefully you have a place where you can still do social distancing. Because I'm one to believe that although I'm ready to get back to some kind of normal, because I don't think we're going to ever be normal, I still don't believe the coronavirus is going to be gone this year. I just don't. There's too many people that have it. And I look at China, who was so happy because they hadn't had a case in 5 weeks, a new case, right? And then they put people back in the general population, and 108 cases popped up in one day because people still have it. They're still walking around with it. They lost a lot of people, so I'm still not convinced. I'm still not big on trying to go to a whole place with a whole bunch of people. So I'm just. But anyway, hopefully by the time it's time for you to cast your vote on June 9th, if you don't do the absentee ballot, that there will be a place for you to do so. And it could be the county fairgrounds, or it could be Rose Jordan Park. I'm just trying to see. I'm sitting here visualizing Rose Jordan Park, and I can't see no place is big enough, because I know where they have the events at, that's not bigger than the fairgrounds. So I don't know. We'll see how that rolls out. We'll see. Yeah. And I don't think they're going to do it outside because you need electricity, right? Unless they set up some kind of, I don't know. We'll see how that rolls out. Anyway, let's move on to some more news. The Brazelton Planning Commission will hold a public hearing at 7 p.m. on April 27th to discuss a proposed development of 161 townhomes. Since statewide public health emergency restrictions on large gatherings and social distance will likely remain in place on this date, the meeting will be held via teleconference. So a lot of people are doing a lot of virtual conferences using Zoom and things like that. I'm doing a training, probably going to be using Zoom or webinar jam, something like that, coming up on the 25th. Even the county has got in on this. So right now they're going to do this teleconference information for public to access. The meeting will be provided by Brazelton via the website. So you can go to brazelton.net so you can be a part of this on April 27th at 7 p.m. while they talk about this new 161 townhomes that's being proposed for Brazelton. The applicant, Johnny Hastings, representing property owned by VJ Matasetti, is requesting a zoning change to allow for construction on about 21.5 acres at Broadway Avenue, Georgia, and Georgia 124 and Josh Prickle Road. The property is bordered on I-85. Yeah, so they want to build some houses there. Brazelton Mayor and Town Council will hold a public hearing on the same issue at 4 p.m. on May 7th. But right now, if you want to get in on this, you want to be a part of this and get more information, you can go to brazelton.net and see how you can register to be on this call on 7 p.m. on April 27th, right? 7 p.m. on April 27th. Now, this is funny, y'all. This is funny. And this is the last thing I want to talk about before I go to my last song. You got 2 minutes to call in, 678-608-1413, to tell me who I asked to shake the tree for me when I was little. I want to do my brother even remember that. And I've been so excited about this. I want somebody to call in. If you actually listen to the show and know that who shook the tree for me. But anyway, here's a funny story. This is really funny. So this 93-year-old woman, she liked Coors Light beer, right? So she put out a plea. Get more beer with a heart on it, right? She got Coors. Yeah, so that is funny. So thanks to Coors Light, Olive Veronis now has 150 ice cold beers, and she doesn't have to pass them around to anybody. She got, singing to folks on 99 bottles of beer might come to some people. That's funny. So she got her some beer. So now she's 93 years old. She went viral last week after CNN Pittsburgh affiliate KDKA shared her photo with Coors Light in hand, a plea written on a whiteboard. I need more beer. 93, y'all. And she got it. 150 cans. Go ahead, girl. I ain't mad at you. You listen. She wanted her some more beer. Coors Light and sent her 150 cans. I guess Coors Light said, we can't send it too much. Yeah, she got 10 cases. 10 cases arrived at her house. She said, I was on my last 12 cans. I have a beer every night. I was on my last 12 cans. Beer has vitamins in it, she said. It's good for you. And as long as you don't overdo it. Yeah, she said she has her a can every night. She was on her last 12 cans. And she put the message out, more beer, please. They sent her 10 cases. I am not mad. All right, nobody called in. Time is up. You can't call after this because I'm about to go to my last song and then I'm about to close out the show. I'm so sad. I wanted someone to call in. Maybe next week, so make sure to listen to the show next Monday and Tuesday so you'll be able to call in and win on Wednesday. Win it Wednesday. I'll be back after this song to give you my final words and my inspiration for the day. Do not call in because you're going to ring right in the middle of my song. Time is up.
Watch out, I'm coming for you, and it will feel like it's a dream coming true. Don't mind, I already knew. You dropped that gorgeous, but you don't have a clue. Your smile could tear me apart. I dwell with this spring, the aching heart. Just hold on, you'll soon be mine.
Welcome back, welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, of course, I want to give you my word of inspiration. So my inspiration day is this. Build your own dreams or someone will hire you to build theirs. Let me say that again. Build your own dreams or someone else will hire you to build theirs. Farrah Gray said that, and he was absolutely right. If you got time right now to sit around, because we're all sheltered in, this is a time for you to take a close look at your life and take a close look at your dreams and see what you need to do to accomplish those dreams. If you go to work every day saying, man, I hate my job, and then you start right back at that same job when this is over, then shame on you, because you've had at least a month to just sit back and figure out what you want to do with your life. Now, I'm not trying to bash you. I'm just saying, now is the time for you to reevaluate where you are in your life and decide what life you want to have, the life you want to do. I've been an entrepreneur for 23 years, 21 full time. I started this when I was working at Prudential, selling Avon. A lot of people don't even know I sold Avon. I sold Avon because I knew I wanted to make my own business. I wanted to have my own lifestyle, and I love my life. I've been able to do so many things because of my mom went through breast cancer twice. If I had been working at the job, there's no way that I could have gone to chemotherapy and radiation for 33 straight days. I could not have. No job was going to do that back then. So what I'm saying to you is now is the time for you to reevaluate where you are. Here's the other thing. Once you do that, don't be lazy. You have to put in the work. You claim you want it, then get it. Go get it. Work for it. Put in the work. Do the research. Call the right people. Do it. When I launched my doll company, I spent a year in New York. I lived in Jersey. I spent a year in the subway in New York meeting with people trying to get the money to get that doll done. I learned so much. I tell people I spent a year on Wall Street talking to investors who had no clue about what I was talking about because, again, I was ahead of my time. I was ahead of my time with that doll. Now you got plus size dolls everywhere. But when I came up with the idea, I was ahead of my time. But I did the work. It was hot in New York in the subway. If you've never been to New York in the summertime in the subway, go visit. It's hot down there, y'all. It's underground. It's hot. Put the work in. But I did what I had to do to build my dream. And that's what you got to do. You got to put all the laziness aside. You got to put all the procrastination aside. You got to put all the excuses aside. Because they're excuses. The family, the friends, the this, the that. All excuses. Put all that aside. Now, I'm not saying neglect people. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is put up some clear borders and make a clear plan about what you want. Set the time aside for your business. Set the time aside for your family. Do not make excuses across the line because people will. It's this, it's that. It's the coronavirus. It's this, it's that. Let me tell you, I lost my uncle, but I did this show every day. That was painful. I couldn't go to the funeral. I couldn't go be with my aunt. That was painful. The funeral was Monday. That was painful, y'all. When we got that call on a Saturday night, that was painful. But I got up every day and I did my show. Why? Because I'm building my dream. That's the kind of motivation. You got to keep going when it hurts. You got to keep going when you're tired. Now, I'm not saying work so much that you don't get any rest. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is don't procrastinate. Don't waste time. Don't make excuses. Because there's an old saying, you can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both. And I'm a firm believer in that. You can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both. Choose which one you want to make. Thank you for listening. I love you so much and appreciate you so much. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 58 minutes with me, and I appreciate you. Too bad nobody called in to win it Wednesday, but I'll be back again next Wednesday for Win It Wednesday. Make sure to listen to the show Monday and Tuesday next week because the question is going to come from Monday and Tuesday next week episode, and you can call in 678-608-1413 for a chance to win a great prize. I already had a sponsor call me yesterday and say, hey, I want to donate something to be a part of the Win It Wednesday. I'm like, great, let me give away my prize first, and then you can give away yours next week. Now I got to push my prize back because nobody called. Listen to the show. At least listen to win. Hey, if you don't even like me, listen to win. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'll be back again tomorrow at 11 o'clock. I thank you so much for listening. If you like this show, be sure to share the show with your friends. If you missed any episode of the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes. Also, there's a t-shirt there that says Good Morning Gwinnett. We're in this together. Purchase a shirt, y'all. Let's show some solidarity here in Gwinnett County. We're all in this together. Check it out, goodmorninggwinnett.com. Download the app to your phones, iPhones, Android phones. There's an app for that. It's called the Good Morning Gwinnett app. Download it to your phone. Share the show with your friends. Give it 5 stars on iTunes. I love you to life. I'll be back again tomorrow at 11 o'clock, God willing. Until next time, make it a girl, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you liked this episode, subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit www.noisemedia.us.